All right, in this video, we're going to learn how to create a Frayer model of a multiplication fact. So whatever set of multiplication facts you're working on, whether it's the 2s or the 4s or the 3s, pick the fact that is the hardest for you. So if you're working on 4, you might pick 8 times 4 or 6 times 4. And if you already know them all, pick the one that was the hardest for you to get efficient at. So I'm going to pretend that I was working on my 2's facts for doubling, and I'm going to pick 2 times 6. So the first thing that you do is to type in this center oval the problem and the product. So 2 times 6 is 12. Okay. Then around the outside, we're going to model that fact using different representations. And you can draw it, you can use you can even use the tools right within Google Sheets slides, but I'm going to use Polypad because that is a free resource and everybody has access to it. So the first thing that we need to do back here is for equal groups. So I'm going to look in one of these tools here under numbers, and a good one to try is number frames. And then you see that there are all these representations, kind of look like dominoes sort of, and I'm doing 2 times 6, so I'm going to drag over a group of 6. If you hit copy, that will duplicate it, and now I have 2 groups of 6. It's as simple as that. I've modeled it. So then this site makes it nice to export, which is over here on the sidebar, the last one that shows a down arrow. You can choose any of those, but I'm going to go with a PNG. And then from there, you will upload it into your slideshow. So you go to Insert, Image from your computer, and it should be there in your downloads. So I'm going to open it and then resize it to fill up most of that box. Okay, so then I'm going to head back to Polypad, and in order for the export to work well, you'll want to delete, you can just use the trash can, anything that you had there. And the next one was an array. So still under number frames, I'm going to drag over this empty array. Right now, this is showing 2 times 5 or 10 boxes, and you can use these black tabs to extend the array in either direction. So now I've extended it to 2 times 6, and if you click fill, it'll quickly fill them all in for you. So I'm done with that. I'm going to again press export. Save it as a PNG, and then go back to my slideshow, do insert an image from my computer, and now there is my array. So I'm going to drag it up to the correct box, and that one's done. All right, for the number line, again, I'm just clicking and dragging and deleting. I can also click right on the frame, the array frame, and click delete. And now I'm going to use the number line. So if you click right here on the word number frames, it'll shrink that choice, and I'm going to slide down to number line, and I'm going to pull out a number line. So you might notice that the range of this right now is only from 0 to 10. So you can move the number, not like that. You can move the number line just by grabbing it and sliding, and you can extend it, but you'll notice at some point it's going to hit a maximum that you can't make it bigger than that because of the screen. So something that you can do in order to get it big enough is to change the steps. So if you, right here, sorry. So you click on steps, maybe you want it to count by 2s, or maybe you want it to count by 5s, or you can experiment with whatever you need to get it big enough. But if the number line's not big enough for you, you can change the step so that it will have a bigger maximum. So mine's number is small enough. I'm going to still make it count by 1s, and I don't even need it to be that long. I'm just going to go, let's just make it a couple extra. Okay, so then I'm going to drag over the jumps, and you'll notice that right away we have 4 jumps, and I need less jumps than that. I'm going to show 2 jumps of 6. So when you click on the arrows, this first one changes how many jumps you have. So you'll see how they're going away. So I want 2 jumps. That looks right. Now this dot right here, if I move that, will change how big those jumps are. So I want it to go all the way to 6. And now you see I have 2 jumps of 6. And I'm going to go ahead and it landed at 12. I'm going to go ahead and export that as a PNG. It saves it to my computer. I'm going to go here, insert an image from my computer, choose that number line that I just created. And the good thing if you choose PNG is that it'll make it have a clear background like that, so it can overlap stuff. So There we go. Now you can see my number line. And then finally in this box, you're going to write a story problem that goes along with the multiplication problem that you have. And I just so happen to do that ahead of time. So I'm going to copy that from here and paste it in, but you'll write your own. My story problem says I ran 2 days this week. Both days I ran 6 miles. How many miles did I run this week? And the answer would be 12. All right, so that is how you will, one way that you can create your Frayer model, and I look forward to seeing them.